Good day, boys and girls. We're going to be going over your Chapter 4, Divide by a Two-Digit Divisor, Check My Progress Study Guide, Lessons 1 through 3. All right, so for the first two questions, we're asked to estimate and show how we estimated. I'm going to write these a little bit larger so that we can see. For question number 1, here we go. All right, I see that I have 84 as my divisor and 563 as my dividend. 8 and 56 are compatible numbers. So I'm going to change my problem to 80 and 560. Now, I could say that I rounded because 4 rounds 84 to 80, and the 3 can round 563 to 560, okay? All right, now, 80, now this is what I do. I cover up, 80 cannot divide 5. 80 cannot divide 56. Now, I cover up the last digit in both numbers. 8 can divide 56 7 times. So off to the side, I write 80 times 7. I hope I said the word 7. 7 times 0 is 0, and 7 times 8 is 56. So that will work. 560. Okay. So my estimate equals 7. And I'm going to write estimate just because I want to make sure that everybody knows that it's not the exact answer. All right, question 2. We have 388 divided by 27. Now, this is supposed to be an estimate, okay? So this is definitely going to be a rough estimate. And I'm going to actually write this down this way. I'm going to round 27 to 30, okay? Now, my issue here is I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, rounding this to 300 really is rounding it down by a lot because this is much closer to 400 than it is 300. So that kind of really is not an accurate estimate at all. So I'm struggling with that. I mean, I really could have 30, and now I have to think of another, maybe I can think of another number that would be close to that. What are the multiples of, so I have 27, then I have 30, I could make it 33. I could do that. Okay, I would say that would be better. 3, 3, 0. How about that? That would be even better. At least that's closer to 388. Okay? So 30 goes into 3 0 times. It goes into 30 1 time. And 1 time. Okay? So the estimate would be 11. Okay? Now the idea for an estimate is that you can do it in your head, which I could do this in my head. So that would be my estimate. So for an estimate, you really do want it to be kind of close to the answer. Okay? I just wrote this out so that way you could see it. So I would say about 11. But we're going to say that you'll have a lot of leeway on this question. Okay? All right, next, divide. Check your answer for reasonableness. All right. So question number 3, we have 198 divided by 11. 11 is not able to divide 1. it can divide 19 one time. 1 times 11 equals 11. I subtract and I get 8. I bring down the 8. 11 is able to divide 8 times. 8 multiplied by 11 equals 88. And I have 0 as a remainder. So our answer is 18, and that's an exact answer. Question number 4. (210) divided by 14. 14 is not able to divide 2. It's able to divide 21 one time. 1 multiplied by 14 equals 14. I have to borrow to subtract. 7. Bring down the 0. Okay. Now, 14 can go into 7. Let's try 5 times. 14 times 5. 0, 2, 5, 6, 7. 7. 5 times 14 equals 70. And that's 0. Okay, so we have 15 as our answer. Question number 5. 461 divided by 49. 49 cannot divide 4. So we're going to write a 0 in the quotient. 49 cannot divide 46. So we write a 0 in the quotient. 49 can divide 461. We're going to cover up the last digit in each number. Now, 4 can divide 46 10 times. But I cannot fit a 2-digit number here. You can only put a 1-digit number there. The largest digit that can go in here that is closest to 10 would be 9. So I'm going to try 49 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 4 is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And that will work. 441. I'm going to write a 9 in my quotient. I subtract. 1 take away 1 equals 0. 6 take away 4 equals 2. So I have 9 remainder 20. So I'm going to write 9 remainder 20. Next, we have 770 divided by 35. 35 is not able to divide 7. Okay, and now I need to know how many times can 35 go into 77. Okay, I cover up the last 2 digits. How many times can 3 go into 7? Well, it can go into 7 twice. So I'm going to use that as a starting point. 35 times 2, 10, carry the 1, 2 times 3 equals 6, plus 1 equals 7. Okay, all right, so that's 2, and that's 70, and bring down the 0. Now, one thing is I never erase my multiplication because I might need it later, and guess what? We we have 70 again, and 2 times 35 equals 70, and I have a 0. So I have 22. All right, next question, number 7. We have 912 divided by 11. 11 cannot divide 9, okay, and it can divide 91, okay? So I cover up these numbers, okay? 1 and 9, okay? 1 can go into 9 9 times. Now I'm going to illustrate something here to you. So 11 times 9 equals 99. Okay, obviously that's not going to work. So I just go down 1. And that equals 88. So if you use the cover-up method, you will get the answer in 2 guesses. Sometimes I see kids not use the cover-up method, and then they have this like long list of guesses. If you use the cover-up method, you'll either get it on your first guess or your second guess, because your first guess will be either correct, or you'll have to go up a number or down a number, but you're definitely going to get it in 2 numbers and not have to have a long list of guesses. 8, 8, 8. We have to borrow to subtract, and that's 3. Bring down the 2. Okay? Again, use the cover-up method. Now we should be able to guess now, because obviously we can do mental math. So it can't be 33. Okay, if I put a 3 here, it'll be 33. So it'll have to be a 2. So that'd be 22. 0, 1, remainder 10. 82, remainder 10. All right, question number 8. We have 656 divided by 13. All right, 6 cannot be divided by 13. Okay, and 65 can. So we cover up the 5, cover up the 3. 1 can divide 6 times, so we'll try that first. 13 times 6, 18, 6, 7, 78. Too high, so we're going to go down 1. 13 times 5, 15, carry the 1. 5, 6, 65, perfect. So we have 5, 65, subtract, we get 0. We bring down the 6. 13 cannot divide 6. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that phone call. All right, now 13 cannot divide 6, so we're going to write a 0 here. And 0 times 13 is 0. We subtract and we get 6, so that's remainder 6. Okay, 50, remainder 6. Okay, 50, remainder 6. Perfect. All right, next, Lauren's basketball coach spent $324 on 12 new basketballs for the team. How much did each basketball cost? Okay, so basically we're going to take, for this problem, $324 and divide that by 12. Okay, 12 cannot divide 3. 12 can divide 32, so we're going to cover up the 2, cover up the other 2. 1 can go into 3 times. So we're going to do 12 times 3, and we get 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, and that work. Oh, that does not work, sorry. So we're going to have to do 12 times 2, and that's 24. So we have 2, 24. We have to borrow to subtract. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8. Bring down the 4. Okay? Now, how many times does 12 go into 84? cover up. 1 goes into 8 8 times. 12 times 8, 16, 8, 9, 96. 12 times 7, 14, 8. 7 times 12, 84, 0. So the answer is 27. All right, there you go. All right, so I wish you a fantastic time studying for your test. I'm sure it's fun, but I wish you a really good results on your math test. Okay, good luck.